In this video, we'll be taking a brief look at Pathful's assessments. There are a few ways to navigate to the assessments tool. First, from the student perspective, there is a really nice call to action right at the top of their dashboard. They can also navigate to their assessment progress tool from the My Tracker tool. And briefly switching over to the teacher or admin view, you have also a My Tracker drop-down menu where you can click Assessment Progress. It's going to take you to our assessment page where you can check these out yourself. Let's navigate back to that student profile. This student has completed some assessments, so we're going to go check those out. First, all of our assessments include great introductions, instructions, and we essentially will hold your hand throughout the entire survey. The interest surveys here at the beginning, the interest and interest light, will be our career cluster interest survey. It will take students' interests and measure them against a variety of career clusters. We're going to understand what sort of industries that students' interests really align with. Then we get into our work values survey. This is going to invite the student to answer some questions about their preferences around workplace environment, what type of work they want to do. We have a personality survey that the students will take, and it's going to measure their Hollands-Reyesek index. What sort of interest types do they align with? Finally, we have our skills inventory. This is a bit different than our other interest inventories in that this is a slightly longer timed assessment. So each of these sections are timed. And these go through kind of a standardized test style set of questions, everything from vocabulary to math to name comparison and object matching. Now, the great thing about all of our surveys, I think, are the results. Now, depending on what survey you take, you're going to see a different set of results, but they do all work similar ways in that we are exposing your students right away to some of these careers that align with their interests and their skills. For example, this student, this is their career cluster interest survey result. We have highest alignment all the way down to least alignment. We have options to learn more by viewing a cluster overview video here. And then I can click Explore Careers to start exploring different career profiles that will be a good fit for me. Speaking of career profiles, let's navigate to our career profile section, where students can actually use filters based on their survey results to find those careers. Personality traits, for example. This is that Hollands-Reyesek index. We have the work values filter based on that work value survey. And of course, the career cluster filter will show up by default. Once students complete their surveys and assessments, they can always download these results for their portfolio. Maybe they're submitting that for grading purposes. I will also note, while it's a bit outside of the scope of this presentation, teachers can run full reports on all the assessments their students are working on, track those results as well. Maybe to make some informed decisions around what sort of work-based learning experiences would be most relevant for the students you are working with.